Hey guys, Marlo back again with another unboxing and review from Neca Toys. This video is dedicated to my buddy Walden Wong. He is a fellow comic book artist and inker, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out his channel. I'll put links in the description to the Walden Wong YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out if you're into comics and, you know, want to learn tips and tricks about how to ink and maybe, you know, submit artwork or whatever to comics. Walden I don't know, he pretty much covers it all. So anyhow, let's get back to this video, which is again the NECA 40th anniversary for the Alien franchise. Ripley here in her jumpsuit. So if you were wondering, like me, I already have this figure. This figure was issued for the 35th anniversary, I guess, of Alien, about 5 years ago. Basically, it's the same figure, Ripley in the jumpsuit, and she came with the cat and the flamethrower, as far as I recall, but the cat was in a different pose, so you get a totally different cat there. And it looks like the space in the bubble might have been formatted for that other version of the cat. I'm not sure. It looks like it's a little bit too big for what they have there. But with these new releases, with Ripley, I mean, they're repainted basically. Supposed to be a little bit better, and I think the head sculpt might be different. If not, it's definitely repainted. I felt that the original paint job looked a little more accurate to Sigourney Weaver. But, you know, the details of the paintwork on this new one is definitely better, more realistic in a way, but the likeness is just off. So don't know if you can understand what I'm saying with that. It's just, yeah, it looks nice, just again the likeness is off. The older version, it looked a little bit more simple in terms of paint apps, but had a better likeness somehow. And this version also comes with two other extra accessories here. You get the cage here for Jonesy the cat, and this piece there. So two other extra accessories. So I didn't mind picking up this piece just because you get some extra stuff that was different from the original release. The other two figures that came out with this wave were this one here and the Alien based on, I guess, concept design. So 1, 2, which were also released before. Again, they're just kind of slightly repainted, supposedly better, maybe more accurate, but it wasn't enough for me to justify picking them up again. Whereas with Ripley, there were enough differences and accessories included to justify it for me. So they're not necessary if you already have the old ones, but again, you know, for me, I kind of like those extra accessories. If you want to, go ahead and pause the video to read all that. I'm just going to try to move along, just giving you guys some views of the box. The bottom of the box there, you see some of the credits. Alright, so let's go ahead and open her up and take a closer look at the figure. And hopefully I can dig out my old one. I think I have her. She's in this pile somewhere, I think, in this box. So I'm going to have to dig through that and hopefully find her, so bear with me. And yeah, let's get her out of package. And here we have Ripley out of the package with her accessories. Let's go over the accessories first. We get the flamethrower once again. It should be identical to what we got before as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing it's the same sculpt and everything, maybe just painted slightly different. I wish I had my other version. I did look through that pile, that box, and unfortunately it wasn't in there. I believe it's in another box in storage, and I just don't feel like digging through everything right now. It's July 12th, 2020, and today is a hot day, so definitely don't want to go outside and break a sweat just to do this comparison. The other accessory, this one was not included before in the 35th anniversary version. This is the motion tracker or motion detector, so pretty cool to have this as part of this new re-release of Ripley in the jumpsuit. Some really nice details there. let's see, this is a little bit flexible, and again, just a really cool accessory which was not available previously before. We do get Jonesy the cat once again, but this is a whole new sculpt. The previous version, I'll just have to insert photos since I cannot get to my other Ripley right now. Come on, focus. Is it gonna focus or what? Anyways, there is Jonesy the cat. Holy moly. Okay, there you go. The previous version was in a more upright position, I guess walking on all fours. This one is a bit more crouched, and that is to accommodate the cat to be able to be placed in this little cage here. This was not available before either. This is the cage. Pretty cool. Again, another nice new accessory to add to the collection. And you can't just open it up. It's a bit tricky. You have to slide this piece back like so. Then you can open it up and pop Jonesy the cat. Let's see, is it this way? Okay, I guess you put him in that way, and then you can seal it once again like so, and there you have the cat inside of the cage there. Oops, could seal that a little bit better. Let's see, do I do that first? That, and then yeah, there you go, lock it in place. I'm trying to do this through the viewfinder. Through the viewfinder. Am I doing it backwards? Maybe it should be the other way. This first and then that? No. What in the heck am I doing wrong? There we go. Okay. Something like that. So you guys get the idea. Okay, so let's move on to Ripley. Now the biggest difference with her is the head sculpt, or at least the paint apps. So again, this has been reworked basically for the 40th anniversary. I'll try to insert a photo here for comparison so you can see. Again, I believe the older version had a better likeness to Sigourney. Just the paint app details were not as good as what we see here as far as the finer details and the paint shading on the face. But again, I thought the likeness was still better. This one does have more superior paint app, I don't know, detailing, but it's just lacking in the actual likeness, which is unfortunate. So the suit and everything, the sculpt should be exactly the same, probably just some variations with the paint apps. The older one probably had more of a wash on the shoes, something like that. I'm not too sure. Again, hopefully I can insert a photo or two for comparison. The details there, the patch on her shoulder. This is not focusing. Alright, there we go. Details on the back. As far as articulation and everything else, they should be exactly the same. And again, with this wave, we did get, again, the concept alien and Dallas that you can see there on the back. Looking forward to getting the other characters from the Alien movie there that we see pictured here. That's going to be quite exciting. So let me get her accessorized and give you guys a look at her with some of her gear. And once again, here is Ripley in jumpsuit with all of her accessories. As you can see, you can basically put everything on her. Jonesy the cat in the cage there, she can hold that in one hand, hold the motion detector in the other, and have the flamethrower strapped across her her upper body there. So there you go, giving you guys some views. Really cool having this version of Ripley in the collection, I guess updated with some extra accessories. Again, for you hardcore collectors, it's up to you if you want to go ahead and pick up the updated version of Dallas and the concept alien. To me, they were too similar to the previous releases, so not worth picking up for me in terms of, you know, just trying to save some money here. But it's cool having them repackaged with this retro style box art, which emulates the old Kenner Alien figure released back in the 70s. Even the NECA logo there emulates the old Kenner logo there. But yeah, if you're into all that with the packaging and that retro style look, you might want to still collect them all. If you keep them all in package, I pretty much open up all my figures anyway, so it's not a big deal. Just, you know, didn't justify it in my case to pick up the same figures just for some slight paint variations. I do recommend the Ripley though, just because of the new accessories, and she's quite different looking in terms of the face, so you at least have two different versions to display on the shelf there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and review. Sorry I couldn't dig up my old Ripley figure to do the comparison. Maybe I can do that in a future video if I can dig her up. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, take care, stay safe, and keep on collecting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.